Hi guys, welcome to a video on the channel having a bit of a collector's corner series. So I'll be looking at other people's collections. In this first episode I'll just focus on looking at my Instagram page, looking at my collection, but over the course of future episodes I'll look at some of my favorite other collectors out there and look at their collections. I'll be looking at over essentially my collection. I really post kind of everything that I own on my page, as you can see. And yeah, I've been collecting since I was 8. So since 2003, my earliest memory is collecting the Topps Premier Gold 2002-03 collection. That collection's great. It's got the Wayne Rooney rookie card in it. It's my favorite set of all time. Not only because of its nostalgia for me, but because it's yeah, such a great set. So collecting for a long time, and really ever since 2003, there's been periods in which there hasn't been many sets to collect in certain years, but ultimately have been collecting at least something every year. For me, I'm very much a Premier League card collector, so whether it's the Premier Gold releases or even the match tax sets that came out. I've also got a big interest in World Cup and Euro sticker albums, so we'll probably touch on those in a moment. And then even, Champions League sticker albums, some Premier League sticker albums. But in more recent times, I've collected Chelsea cards, Chelsea autographs, Huddersfield Town cards as well as a pretty strong Lampard collection, which I'll briefly show. So you can see here I've got a Lampard cards solely dedicated to just my Lampard collection. A lot of cards over many years, some graded cards as well. So I'm a big fan of the Premier League cards in particular from all the years. So I've got them graded. Got some of his rookies graded. So I've got a couple of PSA 9s in his rookie card, his rookie sticker there as well. And yeah, some parallels, numbered cards from more recent sets, as well as, so you can see there the more recent parallels, but also collecting a lot of his earlier type stuff. And yeah, as you can see, some big cards here, one of ones, some cool patches, and case hits, autographs from his playing days. So yeah, do have a pretty good collection, if I say so myself, on Lampard. But in terms of, and as you can see, I've built up pretty much every single card and sticker of Lampard that he owns. Very much a master collection. So really happy to have that. So yeah, if you want to check out all of this, definitely head over to Lampard Cards to see exactly what I have. So in terms of the rest of my collection, I've actually posted some little short videos which actually highlight some of sort of my displays. So I've got some Chelsea autographs here, including those Lampard ones. A bit of a rookie 11 of rookie stickers from my favourite Chelsea legends. Some Moy cards, so he was probably one of the best Huddersfield Town players to play in recent years. Big into vintage as well, so especially that 1966, 1970 era, which of course 1966 England winning the World Cup, 1970 fantastic World Cup, and absolutely love the sets, or the Mexico 70 Panini World Cup set. I do just have that replica album which you saw before. Really want to get an original at some point. Again, love that sort of era of English football. Obviously I'm Australian myself, but my dad's English. He grew up in this era. And yeah, so lots of Chelsea autographs. I've got a load more of them, but these are typically the earlier autos that came out. And yeah, I've got a bit of a mixture of some Huddersfield Town cards on display here. I've got albums and albums full of cards behind me that don't make displays as such, but yeah, so that's probably my cabinet display, and you can see that in full in this video. So yeah, really that's probably one of my main displays. And then of course I've got this cabinet display which is behind me. So you're seeing, this is actually a fairly older video. This is from over a year ago, so I've certainly made some additions. And that's the best part of collecting, is sort of having cards on display, changing things around, and adding things when you've bought stuff. So this is quite a bit different to what you're seeing behind me at the moment. But if I go further down on this video, you can see pretty much what this the cabinet does look behind me. A lot of sealed packs of all the Premier League sets. Premier League sets is my go-to collection. You can see a nice Di Canio autograph there. So yeah, Premier League sets are my favourite. Merlin Premier Gold, Topps Premier Gold, and I do like to grade some of those as well. So I'll show some graded cards in a moment. But yeah, do like to customize my own binders as well. So these binders are full of full complete sets, and yeah, really proud to own all of these. And then of course World Cup and Euro collections, even England team sets. So you can see some of the World Cup 2006 set, of course, 2010, and even 2014. I've got Prism cards there as well. So yeah, really happy with that display. And then I've got some displays for my graded cards. Again, this is a bit old, so some of these cards I've sold or I've replaced them. But I'm planning to do a more of a updated room tour video at some point in time. But yeah, you can see that I do like Lampard. He's my main man. And you can see some nice Ronaldos there as well. And yeah, so I'll keep playing this video. But it's cool to have these videos at the top of my profile, so you can see kind of generally what I do collect, and it's quite a lot of variance to it. I don't actually have too many of those on display anymore, but I do have a really cool shirt collection going there, which I've still got on display, some more Chelsea autographs. So yeah, real interesting mix. I do love cards from all eras, vintage, pre-modern, modern, and I hope, guys that may be watching this, they may be sort of focused in on one era. Maybe they can branch out and learn and develop into other eras of the sport. And yeah, some Chelsea cards there. This is actually quite an old video. I do have certainly a more updated collection of how my display looks. But yeah, so that's a bit of a overview of that display, which yeah, pretty cool if I don't say so myself. And I've got some more sort of recent posts that I've made of different cards, different eras, a lot of Chelsea, but I'm a big fan of Premier League, so any Premier League legend I'm really interested in. So yeah, that is kind of my collection in a bit of a nutshell. You can see that it's a bit of a mixture of a lot of things, and over the course of the next hopefully a decent amount of episodes, I'll be going through and looking at some of my other favorite collectors on Instagram and basically doing a bit of commentary on their collections, what I like, what I really like. I'm sure everything is fantastic on Instagram. People put a lot of effort into their collections and what they post, and I think it'd be good to appreciate that